Supreme Court Justices Sotomayor and Ketanji Brown Jackson had some pretty fiery dissent against their 6 conservative justices on the Supreme Court and their decision to give a president partial immunity over official acts. Now, they did this to protect Donald Trump, of course, try to help him out in his upcoming trials. Well, they might have helped him out some and maybe slimmed down the charges that will go against Donald Trump, but they didn't throw away all the cases. The cases are still going to happen, and there's only so many convictions you need to put Donald away for the rest of his fucking life. So I'm not worried about this. But it's interesting, the short-sightedness of Republicans and the conservative justices. Sotomayor said this put our democracy at risk. Ketanji Brown Jackson said this was tantamount to making a president a king. Well, here's the deal. Donald Trump isn't the president, so he can't be the king. So who's the king? Well, Joe Biden's the president, so he must be the king. And he is afforded a lot of immunity. A lot of Democrats are going to him and say, look, dude, you got a lot of power now. You might as well fucking use it. You've got total motherfucking immunity. Well, what might he do? Well, he could go and call the NRA a terrorist organization and pronounce them as such and treat them accordingly. People have always asked me, why don't we stack the court? Well, we couldn't because the House and the Senate, you need a big majority to get that done. Or maybe impeach a justice. Why can't we do that? Because, well, we don't have the control of the House and not enough control in the Senate. Well, who's to say Joe Biden just doesn't start appointing Supreme Court justices? That's not the way it's supposed to be. That might even be illegal, but who cares? He's immune. Maybe he wants to pull out and impeach one of the justices or 2 of the justices. I don't know, Thomas and Alito. There's a process you have to go through, but not anymore because Joe's got immunity. The dude's 82 years old. What, are you going to put him in jail? You can't. He's got immunity, and he's not going to be with us much longer. This gives Joe Biden a lot of power, and all this does is kind of help Donald Trump in his future trials and delays things. The bottom line is if he doesn't win re-election in November, he's fucked. No matter what happens, no matter what immunity there is. The Republicans don't think past the end of their noses. They've just given Democratic presidents right to kick their ass every day and do whatever they want, and there's nothing they can do to fight about it. This is bad news, what we hear, but in the long run, the Republicans will pay the price.